The following video is rated PG, which may contain material that is unsuitable for younger viewers.
Good morning to all the G4p TV viewers. Today's date is January 20th, 2025. Yes, this is the day when Donald Trump is inaugurated as the President of the United States for the second time.
Yep. I'm not really gonna watch much of it though, but whatever.
However, we do have some sad news for all the viewers from the US. It has been confirmed that TikTok has been officially banned, meaning that you won't be able to install it or open the app. However, if you live outside the US, you still have TikTok running, so you're all good. I don't know if I should be happy about this, but whatever.
There are also rumors that TikTok could be coming back eventually, but we don't know for sure when.
It wasn't just TikTok that got banned in the US. Other ByteDance-owned apps, like CapCut, which Norman uses for editing his videos, and Lemonade, also got banned.
Yeah. So sad. But enough rambling, let's look at the lineup.
Layla in danger? Sharon's back with the soap gossip, and we'll also be talking about what will happen to Mabel Pines from Families.
And the end of terror. Anxiety's reign of terror finally comes to an end when she was shot to death during a podcast last Saturday. But the question is, was it a good idea for Chuck to kill her?
All that coming up, right after the news.
This is Maribel McGuire with the G4p News for Monday, January 20th. TikTok CEO Xiao Chu has responded just hours after the United States Supreme Court ruled to uphold the law banning the app. After making their argument in front of the Supreme Court on January 10, TikTok is set to be banned on January 19, 2025, as planned after the SCOTUS ruled that they are upholding the ban. Despite this, President Biden says he will not enforce the ban during his last hours in office, leaving President-elect Donald Trump to decide the fate of the short-form video app. Just hours after SCOTUS issued its ruling, TikTok CEO Xiao Chu responded in a video uploaded to the app. Nikocado Avocado stunned viewers with yet another major physical transformation following his surprising weight loss in 2024, revealing that he received plastic surgery. Nikocado left the entire internet speechless in fall 2024, revealing that he'd secretly lost 250 pounds and had been uploading pre-recorded videos for the last 2 years. The YouTuber, who was known for his over-the-top mukbang content, admitted that he'd created a character that he played in his content as a social experiment, which had viewers completely fooled. Months later, he's undergone yet another big bodily change, announcing that he'd gotten plastic surgery in a January 17 YouTube video. In the weeks leading up to this video, Nikocado had posted a series of clips to social media teasing that he was undergoing some sort of surgical procedure. Now we know that the YouTuber was getting a facelift, courtesy of Dr. Ben Taylor of the Beverly Hills Center for Plastic and Laser Surgery. Nikocado revealed that, due to his weight loss, he'd acquired some loose skin that pooled around his jaw and neck. This procedure was a way to pull back the extra skin and give his jaw a more sculpted appearance to match the rest of his body. Overall, he explained that he was extremely happy with the surgery and predicted that the transformation would make some noise online. "Now I actually have a jawline," he said during his recovery. "I feel like a regular person. I have what everyone else has, which I've always wanted. I'm trying not to cry, but that's just the truth." According to games industry analyst and veteran game producer Matthew Ball, there is hope within the industry that GTA 6 will cost upwards of $100 to justify another price increase for games. Publisher Take-Two Interactive counted among the first to announce and embrace the $10 price hike at the start of this console generation in 2020, which raised the standard cost of AAA games from $60 to $70. Since then, several other AAA publishers have followed suit, thus turning $70 games into the new status quo. But rising development costs have executives longing for yet another price bump, and, Apparently, they're hoping Grand Theft Auto 6 will be the catalyst that helps justify such a change. After the death of David Lynch on January 15, Netflix CEO Ted Sarandos has revealed the director's final project was in the works at the streaming service. The TV and movie industry was shaken on January 15 after the announcement of Lynch's death. The director has since been celebrated as a genius and landmark filmmaker. The Twin Peaks creator was diagnosed with emphysema in 2020 and died after evacuating his home during the LA wildfires. Lynch's collaborators have posted tributes to the creative pioneer, from Kyle MacLachlan to Naomi Watts, and fans have been celebrating his filmography and unique perspective with online posts. Netflix CEO Ted Sarandos has also spoken out about Lynch's death, revealing that he had pitched an idea to the streaming service for a limited series, which would have ultimately been his last project. G4p Studios also announced that the G4p TV Studios channel could be revamped to the G4p News YouTube channel later this week. With this revamp, the channel will now focus on full broadcasts of the G4p News headlines from Galaxy Radio's podcasts, and also delivering other news from G4p TV and outside of it. The clips that are regularly posted on the G4p TV Studios channel will now be moved, but exactly where to, we do not know yet. It is rumored that it could be moved to the main G4p TV channel, or the G4p TV Boulevard Channel, but it has not been fully confirmed yet. And finally, with the weather, today we'll be expecting cloudy skies with a chance of fog, but tomorrow we'll be experiencing sleet rain. On Thursday, we'll be expecting strong winds, and a warm front will be coming up on Friday. That's all for now. More news can be found on the G4p News website, or watch our bulletins again on our G4p TV Studios channel.
Well, wow. The news bulletin took so long to finish I almost fell asleep in the middle of it. But anyway, welcome back.
Now, before we get into the soap gossip, we're going to talk about Nikocado Avocado once again. Remember when Emily and Trevor talked about him last time when they thought that Nick was having some gender surgery? Well, turns out that Nick has fooled his audience again. I think.
Because Nick has undergone plastic surgery to remove the loose skin on his jaw. This was shown in his newest video, 3 Steps Ahead, and the thumbnail looks like this. Okay, seriously, what am I looking at? Am I supposed to be laughing or what? But anyway, you can see Nick with bandages all over his face in front of the food he's eating. The video starts off pretty much in a similar fashion to his 2 Steps Ahead video, but he wasn't wearing a panda mask this time. While he is removing the bandages, he repeatedly says, 2 steps ahead, I am always 2 steps ahead, over and over again, and then, it immediately cuts to Nick, now with his new face, announcing his 2025 tour.
I didn't know Nikocado Avocado was going on tour. That's interesting.
This is him after plastic surgery. I mean, look at him. Do you notice anything new with his face?
Well, maybe?
Yeah, he pretty much had his double chin removed, I think. He feels like a totally normal person.
But enough with the Nikocado Avocado stuff, we have Sharon with us for the soap gossip. And oh boy, we sure are going to be having more drama in Sins and Loves, right?
Yup. The new episodes will be dropped this Wednesday, and can I just say, it's gonna be pretty interesting. Layla's life is once again put to the test, and Wolfbridge is once again picking her as their target. I wonder what for? Apparently, from what I know, Layla discovered a nasty Bible and some documents proving that Victor Marshall, the Wolfbridge leader, was involved with Crimson years before he died. She wanted to go to the police to prove this, but Wolfbridge is attempting to prevent it. What we know is that the new episodes will have a major character dying, but exactly who that is, well, I can't tell you that yet. What I can also tell you is that Sins and Loves will air a special episode later this week that will solely focus on Layla and this crazy ultimatum. Either she joins the FBI, or faces prison. We'll also be expecting some crazy backstories linked to Layla and her crimes years before she joined the serial, and the production is yet to begin tomorrow, Tuesday, or Thursday, who knows when. Then we have Elang, and we see Ziggy and Daisy being kidnapped by weird, avatar-like human creatures from the Kree society. Let's pray and hope that these little kids will be okay. But then we have Will Sullivan, the man who burned down the Cooper family house, and beat his wife to death. Talk about domestic violence turning into murder. But that's not all. Emergency Lane also saw another major character dying when Wendy Cooper fell off the Heart Center Hospital rooftop in a scuffle with, who else, Will Sullivan. She later died, as mentioned in the recent ELANG episode. Deadly Relatives continued the murder mystery case, and in a plot twist, we were all shocked to find out that Oliver Newman was behind his family's bankruptcy the whole time, and not Declan, who was never part of it. In Families, we also got ourselves worrying when Maggie received a letter from the FBI over a witness protection training program. The question is though, what will happen next? Is Mabel really planning to leave? Or will Malcolm kill her? Well, we don't know, but we shall see. Plus, will we ever see Lady Birdloo getting caught? So many questions. Man, what a mouthful. I think I should take a break from all of this talking.
Good idea. Thanks, Sharon.
And finally, we're going to talk about the anxiety situation, something that has been going on as early as November 2024. You all remember anxiety as a housemate from TEG's Big Brother, and now evolving into a dangerous criminal responsible for the deaths of Paper, Candle, and most recently Orange. Now, it turns out that her criminal antics have come to an end as she was shot to death during a podcast on Chuckcast last Saturday. And, can you guess who did it? It was not actually the police who killed anxiety. It was Chuck Bird himself. Yep, you heard right. Chuck killed anxiety in front of everyone, and can I just say, it was crazy.
Wow. I have no words to describe what just happened.
Me neither. The response to that was pretty wild. One fan said that Chuck is crazy, while the other praised Chuck for killing her. And yeah, it's true. Chuck Bird is a hero. He just finished off the woman who caused all of this terror for a long time.
But, is it too soon to celebrate? We still have Joseph Stevens running around, and the police are still trying to hunt him down. I'm worried that Joseph might strike again at any time, and I don't want him to kill another Chuck cast presenter, or worse. I hope this will be the end of it.
All right, enough with the drama. We've dealt enough of that in one day. But anyway guys, that's the end for today's episode. We'll see you again next time, but in the meantime, stay tuned for more content on G4p TV. Goodbye everyone.